Hey everyone, it's Zenlinus81. So today I just want to make a quick video on why you would freeform or semi-freeform, sorry, when it comes to your locks. But first I'm gonna show you one of my favorite tops. I don't even think it's a lion, to be honest. It's probably like, it's a tiger, to be honest. It's a tiger, not a lion, but it's warmer here in Toronto and I get to wear short sleeves and some of the outfits I haven't been able to wear for months and months, so I'm excited to be able to wear this and not freeze my ass off. But anyway, the term semi-freeforming, not a lot of people accept it. Some people frown down upon it. And I think one of the major reasons is that there are people that have organic locks, that they started without twisting. They just let their locks kind of lock up on their own, do what they want to do, as thick as they want it to be, and join where they want to join. And those are organic locks. So for people to say that they're semi-freeforming, like freeforming is organic. It's completely different from someone that manipulated their hair, like twisted their hair, crocheted their hair, did whatever they needed to do to start their locks. And a lot of people refer to locks, even like mine, as fashion locks because I manipulated them to start them. So even if I go 6 months without retwisting my hair and my hair is fuller and thicker, I didn't start my locks organically. So the term semi-freeforming for someone who didn't freeform to start with doesn't make sense to some people. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the reasons people go long periods of times without retwisting their locks and end up calling it semi-freeforming. For me, it was a break from the constant tension on my locks. I actually had my locks retwisted just a few days ago, and before that I went over 6 months without retwisting my locks. So all this, I still have my hairline, but if I were to twist my hair or have my hair twisted this tightly every 4 to 6 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever, that would put more tension on my hair and I wouldn't feel that I was maintaining my hairline, that I was letting it get thick and grow. I wouldn't want the tension on my hair continuously to pulling and to twisting. It's just to preserve my locks, the roots, keep them full, and my hairline as well. Another thing is the fuller look. When I don't retwist, as you can see in all my other videos, my hair is like bigger and fluffier. And when I do retwist, my hair is kind of like calmer and it feels like braids or braid extensions. And I have nothing against braid extensions. I used to wear them a lot as a loose natural. But like, I miss my locks sometimes after a retwist. So that full fluffy look is something that other people love for themselves as well. So sometimes they'll go longer between retwists just to keep their hair full, especially if they have fine hair or they hate seeing their scalp and their partings. They'll go without retwisting to just keep their hair nice and full looking and thick looking. That ties into another reason is a lot of people that have locks, they don't like the idea of looking like they have fashion locks or extremely manicured locks. They want people to be able to tell that they have locks and not have their locks and not have their locks mistaken for braids. So when you go without retwisting or you retwist and it's not too tight, like it's more lived-in look, it's a more natural look, and that's what some people like. Another reason is lock maintenance. One common misconception is that people who have locks don't do anything to their hair and it's inexpensive and it's low maintenance, when that really isn't the case. If you do retwist your hair on a regular basis and you go to someone else to get it retwisted, like the average loctician, not even a high-end, salon or whatever, the average loctician here in Toronto will charge between $70 and $100 for a retwist. So that means if you're going to get your hair twisted every 4 to 6 weeks, that's how much you're spending. You're spending as much as someone who is touching their hair up with a relaxer or a color or any type of high maintenance type salon service. And on top of that, it's something that's not high maintenance alone in cost, but actually the work that goes into it. It takes a lot of time to wash locks, shampoo locks properly. It takes a lot of time to twist locks or interlock them or however you maintain them. So it is high maintenance financially and on a physical level, and a lot of people don't realize that. So sometimes you do want to break from the money that you have to invest into maintaining your locks and actual work that goes into maintaining your locks. So that's another reason people sometimes choose to stretch or semi-freeform. So I decided to twist my hair again because it was about that time. I didn't really want to go longer than 6 months without retwisting my hair because that's, you know, half a year, and my hair was beginning to me to just look like I was getting tired of the way it looked. Like, I like having full, thick, fluffy looking locks, but at the same time, once in a while I like having neater looking locks. Once in a while I like to have neater looking locks. So it was about that time where I was missing the neater look. And that's why I decided to go ahead and retwist. And I don't want to retwist at home because, number one, with the amount of hair I have, even when it's like twisted, you can still tell I have a ton of hair. So it would have been labor intensive to do it on my own. But another benefit of going to someone else to do your hair is having someone else shampoo your hair. They can do a more thorough job sometimes, and having someone else twist your hair to get to see every part of it and assess it, and if anything's wrong they can kind of tell you. So it's always good to have someone else take care of your locks every so often if you trust them and they have positive energy. That's pretty much it. So I know a lot of you semi freeform, and I understand the reasons why, but for those of you who don't really understand the term, this is why I semi freeform. And if there are any other reasons that I missed, please mention them below. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later. Ciao.